Hello everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and in this video we are going to talk about in and not in operator. So let's start. So why do we use in and not in operator? So let's first understand about this. So we use this operator and this allows us actually to return the values that we are going to write inside the parentheses, that is the small brackets, if they exist in the table, okay, or in that particular column. Now, to understand this better, I'm going to write down the syntax first. Okay. So what do? We write down select star. And again, this is another type of linking keywords. And we know that we use linking keyword with where clause. Okay. And to mention the where clause, we have to write down the select statement. So yeah, this is how the syntax is going to be. Select star from name of the table where we are going to provide the column name, and then you're going to write down this operator, which is in, and then you're going to start the brackets, and you're going to provide some values like value 1, value 2, and so on. And then you're going to close the bracket and give the semicolon. So this is the syntax of writing this in operator. And for not in, we just write down not in. Okay. So it might not be making like this is not giving the clear idea about this. So let's do one thing. Let's go to MySQL workbench. There we are going to see the example, and then we will try to understand it better. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so what I will do, let's try to revise the last class first. So in the last class, we learned about and or operator, right? Let me show you. Here, this is what we did. What I'm going to do, I am going to copy this or operator code that we did the last class, and I'm going to paste it here. First, I'm going to mention use employees, and then I'm going to paste this code. Okay. So what this is giving us all those employees where the first name is Georgie or Sani. Okay. Now let me do one thing. Let me go back and let's check what are the other names that we have in this employee table. So I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to paste it above this. Okay, let's execute this. Okay, so we have all these employees. So let's say this time I'm going to select Mary as well. So what I have to write, I have to write down again, I have to mention or first name is equal to Mary, right? And let me execute. And yeah, we get the result. In this, all those employees where the first name is either Georgie, Sanya, or Mary, we have the record. Okay, and the total number of rows returned is 734. Okay, but the problem here is, let's try to understand. Like, what if you have to like search for 10 employees or 20 employees or 50 employees? So we are not going to write down this again and again. We are not going to use or, and we are going to write down the name of the column and then the employee. So what we do in that case, in this case, we use in operator. How to do that? Let me show you. So now, so we are going to write down select star from employees where then the column name according to the syntax. To remember, you have to mention first name in and then the name of the employees. What are the names? I'm quickly going to copy and paste. First name is Georgie. Second name is, let me write it down, Sanya. And the third name is Mary. See, now it is looking very simple. Just like even the code, like we can see, it has become smaller. So let me execute this, and we are getting the same. Like the number of rows returned again here is 734. Okay, here also 734. But even though, like when we are getting our task done using this one, like let me show you, using this one, using all, we can see. So why do we have to use n? No, like if someone is more comfortable writing like this, why do we have to use this? So there's another benefit, that is, if you look here, look at the time. Let me use a different color. Look at the time. Okay, so when we used or, it took 0.266 seconds, and when we used n, it took 0.203 seconds. Okay, so the time difference matter a lot when we work on a very big data set like this. So even 1 second can create a huge difference. Okay, milliseconds also. So that is why it's better to go with in operator instead of or operator. Okay, when you have to search for some records in the same table, or we can say same column. Okay, so this is how we use in operator. Similarly, if you have to write down not in, what we will do, let me write down this again. So we have this 2 times, and I am going to write down not. So what is this going to do? This is going to give us all those names which are not present here, except Georgie, Sania, and Mary. They will be excluded, and we'll get all the name of the employees which are not Georgie, Sania, and Mary. Okay, so let me execute this. So see, we have all the names except Georgie, Sania, and Mary. Okay, so yeah, this is how we use in operator and not in operator. I hope this is clear, but still if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. And yeah, that's all. Let me quickly put the comment that this is not n, and here we have used n, and you might know now why do we prefer in over or. Okay, if we have to search for more than one values in a single field or column, we can say. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.